So how do you make the best battery out there even better? You put it on sale. This is the WattCycle 200 amp hour mini battery for 3584 watt hours. It's currently $479. This week for Valentine's Day, they're giving an extra $20 off. However, for a viewer special, my discount code has been increased to 10% on top of the $20. So that makes this $413.99. If you buy two of them, then they stack another 5% on top of that, which means you can buy two of these for $780 for 7,168 watt hours. That is absolutely the best price out there. You cannot beat that. I know that there's been a lot of controversy about this battery lately, and they're rebranding it from a 300 amp hour to a 280 amp hour. I've bench tested this thing a couple of times. I'm pulling over 300 amp hours. I respect WattCycle for what they're doing, which is why I've got it covered up. The next batch will reflect the 280 amp hours, but this is still my favorite battery. And I'll respond to a comment I got from a viewer. I test a lot of batteries. You know, you would think that I've got stuff laying around all over the place. I don't. After I test them, sometimes I keep them, but I usually don't. My personal system, which I am relying on for blackouts, is based around two of these batteries. Everything else you've seen, I've validated and then I've sold or given away to friends, but the WattCycles are the ones that I am personally trusting and keeping. So why do I always recommend two batteries? Well, it gives you a whole bunch of flexibility. Let's check it out. Let's talk about series and parallel and the pros and cons of each. So in parallel, you go positive to positive, negative to negative, like this. In this configuration, you get 12 volts at 560 amp hours. So why would you want to do this? In my opinion, this is if you have a relatively small load that you need to run for a long period of time, like under 1,000 or 1,500 watts. Why do I say that? Well, check out my other video about wire size and amp capacity. This is a this is a 2-gauge wire here, which is rated to about 100 amps, which means in this setup, I can pull 1,000 to 1,500 watts out of it. But what if I need big power? I want a higher output, like I'm going to use my SunGold Power 3,000 watt inverter. Well, then you should go to series, and it works like this. And now we are in series. We're going positive, negative, positive, negative. So I haven't increased the capacity of the battery. I've just raised the voltage while keeping the total system amperage the same. So this is 24 volts at 280 amp hours. But now by pumping the voltage up, I can use, the same or smaller size wire and get higher output out of my inverter. The other big advantage to 24 volts is when it comes to solar. So solar charge controllers are rated on both amperage and on voltage. And even a inexpensive solar charge controller like a Renology or Rich Solar will do 12 or 24 volts. My favorite MPPT is this Litime 60 amp because it'll do 12, 24, or 48 volts. But by moving your voltage up, the amount of total power that you put into the system doubles. So on this charge controller, on 12 volts, I can only put 900 watts into it, but at 24 volts, I can put 1,800 watts into it. So I can charge my whole system with twice as many panels just by changing the configuration around. People will ask about 12-volt appliances a lot when you're talking about a 24-volt system. And really, there's not that many that I find to be really critical. A lot of 12-volt appliances will also run on 24 volts, interestingly enough. So like an RV refrigerator will likely run on 24 volts. If you've got some gear like some LEDs or rope lights or ham radio equipment, a 24 to 12 volt voltage step down converter are not expensive. I'll put some links down below. So if you've been wanting to get into batteries and solar power for emergency preparedness, we're almost out of winter, getting into summertime here real soon. There's never been a better time than to dive on the WattCycle Valentine's Day sale. This is a ridiculous price for these things. $780 for 7,000 watt hours of battery is just absolutely ridiculous. So amazing sale. Don't wait on it. I don't know how long it's going to last. So check out the links and the special codes down below, and drop a comment and tell me what you think of the WattCycle 280 amp hour mini. Thanks. We'll catch you on the next one. Confirmed by the kilowatt meter. And we've started the timer. For reference, it is 10:47 a.m. Let's rock and roll. $10 volts out of the battery. Still pulling 50 amps. And we're over 301, 302 amp hours at this point. And I'm going to go ahead and stop it so that way I don't fully discharge the battery all the way down. We're at 10 volts, but as you can see, we started at 315 and we're at 313. So that's 102 amp hours when I pulled the plug. So did WattCycle lie? They advertised 300 amp hours and I got 300 amp hours.